In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on February 21st, 2023 and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Indiana versus Michigan State. Teams with tournament hopes are going to lock horns again when the number 17 Indiana Hoosiers take a trip to East Lansing to face the Michigan State Spartans. These schools met on January 22nd, with Indiana coming out on top 82-69 as 4.5-point favorites. It snapped a 3-game Spartans winning streak over the Hoosiers. This battle is scheduled to start in Michigan State's Breslin Center. The Hoosiers are 3-9 against the spread in their last 12 Tuesday games and 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 road games. The Spartans are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The under is 4-0 in Hoosiers' last 4 overall. The under is 6-0 in Spartans' last 6 home games. The home team is 26-10 against the spread in the last 36 meetings. Tom Izzo's been in control of this Spartans program for so long that I've grown accustomed to the thinking that he'll have his guys bounce back, especially after a rough defensive outing. This year it's been no different, as Michigan State is 2-0 straight up in games following an outing where the Spartans allowed 80-plus points. Both of those wins came against decent teams, and the fact that Michigan State is also 6-3 against the spread this year when coming off a loss and covering the spread by an average of 3 points in those games doesn't hurt either. Simply put, I can't completely trust Indiana to give the scoring support to Trace Jackson Davis when they are on the road. The Hoosiers haven't scored more than 62 points in any of their past 4 road games overall and went 1-3 against the spread in the process. The Indiana Hoosiers are probably the more talented team, but they're not nearly the same club on the road as they are at home. The Michigan State Spartans need a feel-good win to boost their resume, and there's sure to be an emotional crowd with this being their first home game since the shooting. Michigan State wins at home by an average of 9 points and they will get their revenge here. So the Michigan State Spartans to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Michigan State is the best under team at home in the entire Big Ten with a 3-9 over-under record in true home games this year, as that sub-60 points allowed per game they average plays a big part in that. Michigan State's defense ranks first in the country in Ken Palm's Oppo stat, which is the average adjusted offensive efficiency of all their opponents, as it's been a defensive core that's been tested and tested again. More often than not, especially at home, this Michigan State defense passes the test they are assigned that day, and hopefully that's the case once again here with both the side and total plays. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Georgia versus Arkansas. 2 Southeastern Conference foes tangle Tuesday as the Arkansas Razorbacks host the Georgia Bulldogs. The Razorbacks come in with a record of 18-9 overall and 7-7 in the Southeastern Conference, while the Bulldogs are 16-11 overall and 6-8 in the conference. This is the first meeting between these 2 teams this season. Arkansas won their lone meeting last year by a 99-73 margin. Georgia comes into this game with a 16-11 record overall, and they have gone 11-16 against the spread. Georgia has been inconsistent this season, but they are coming off a disappointing loss in the last game. The defense gave up 108 points to Alabama, and that led to a blowout loss. Georgia is averaging 69.5 points while their defense is giving up 70 points per game. The offense is ranked 233rd in the league while the defense is ranked 194th. Terry Roberts is averaging 14 points while shooting 38.6% from the field. On the other side of this matchup is Arkansas, who sits with an 18-9 record, and they have gone 13-13-1 against the spread. In the last game against Florida, the offense scored 84 points, and that led to the 19-point victory. Arkansas is averaging 74 points, while their defense is giving up 65.6 points per game. The offense is ranked 123rd, while the defense is ranked 66th in the league. Ricky Council IV has been the top player for Arkansas, averaging 16 points while shooting 45.2% from the field and 26.5% from behind the three-point line. line. Georgia has lost 9 of their previous 10 games against the spread. Arkansas has won 6 of their previous 9 games and 4 of their last 5 at home against the spread. Georgia was blown out at home by Arkansas earlier this year. The Razorbacks bounced back from consecutive losses pretty well in their last outing and didn't have a ton of trouble with Florida on Saturday. Arkansas has been a mixed bag scoring-wise, though they've been at 65 or fewer points in 3 of the last 5. As for Georgia, they didn't get anywhere close to Alabama in their last game, but they had consecutive wins going before that. The offense was strong for Arkansas in the last game, and on the season they are averaging 74 points per game. Georgia's defense gave up 108 points in the last game, and they are going to really struggle to defend again in this game. Look for Arkansas to control this game from the opening tip-off. So the Arkansas Razorbacks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Georgia has gone over the point total in 3 of their previous 4 games and 5 of their past 7. Arkansas has gone over the point total in 3 of their past 4 games and 3 straight at home. Arkansas and Georgia currently rank 104th and 161st in pace of play respectively. Most signs point to a higher scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado State versus San Diego State. 21st ranked San Diego State looks to stay in first place in the Mountain West Conference, hosting a Colorado State team that is just out of the basement in the conference. After a 5-game losing streak, Colorado State has won 2 of its last 3 games. They are still only 1 game out of the basement in the Mountain West Conference at 4-10 and 12-15 overall. Several games back at home, the Rams lost to San Diego State 82-76 in overtime. San Diego State has won 4 in a row and 8 of their last 9 games. They are 21-5 overall and 12-2 in Mountain West Conference play, in first place, 1 game up on Boise State, who they face on the road in their second to last game of the regular season. The Aztecs are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games and 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. The over is 11-3 in Rams' last 14 overall. The under is 20-8 in Aztecs' last 28 Tuesday games. The road team is 7-2 against the spread in the last 9 meetings. The favorite is 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. The Rams are a bad defensive team, but they have weapons to score against the Aztecs, who are arguably the best defensive unit in the Mountain West Conference. San Diego State is 8th in the conference play in opposing 2-point percentage, and Colorado State leads the league in 2-point percentage. Isaiah Stevens is also a top-notch point guard. The San Diego State Aztecs are the better team obviously, and being at home gives them even more love. However, San Diego State wins in the favorite role by an average of 9 points and is 2-4 against the spread as a double-digit favorite. San Diego State allows teams to hang around at times. Colorado State loses on the road by an average of 7 points, so the Colorado State Rams to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Rams are a dangerous offensive team with poor defensive awareness, and they should be able to easily surpass a 60-point mark against the stout San Diego State defense. The total has gone over in 11 of Colorado State's last 14 games overall, and 4 of the Rams' previous 6 showings have seen way more than 136 points on the scoreboard. On the flip side, 4 of San Diego State's last 6 contests overall have produced less than 136 points in total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.